All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kwadash. Double honors unto our apostles as well as the men that taught them, the elder high priests, as well as the elder bishops and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And this is going to be one of those exhortation videos as well as edifying, Lord willing, based on bringing out the 47th Psalm. I'm going to read the whole Psalm. It's a fairly short Psalm, and it's prophetic. It's dealing with prophecy in this Psalm. Okay, so let's get into it. This is Psalm 47:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of the sons of Korah. It says, clap your hands, all ye people. Who are all ye people? It's the Israelites, and really starting with the elect of Israel. It says, shout unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, with the voice of triumph. All right, it says, for the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. Yes, the spiritual demon Satan has no power over the Heavenly Father, nor over Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says that he is the king over all the earth, and he's the Most High is terrible. You know, he controls both sides, the negative and the positive. And nothing happens on this planet Earth unless it's authorized by the Heavenly Father. Okay? It says he shall subdue the people under us, you see, and the nations under our feet. This is pertaining to the children of Israel, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? And I think it was that Jeremiah 30:16, is it? Yep. I'll read it real quick. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. That's all the other nations, starting with the so-called white man. You can go to Psalm 83. It lists off a lot of nations that are the nation that came together, inspired against the nation of Israel to make the name Israel no more remembrance in the earth. Okay? It says, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. Yeah, that's what that subdue is talking about in Psalm 47. Okay? It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. And all the other nations are guilty of this. They all took a hand in assisting the so-called white man with our downfall, our destruction. Okay? All right, back in Psalm 47, verse 4, it says, he shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loved. Yeah, the Heavenly Father has not cast us off. Okay? He brought us back to him through his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, which his true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Okay? And he loves us, starting with his elect. He brought us back to him, starting with the elect. The Most High is really only dealing with the elect of Israel right now. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going up with a shout Because ultimately, the Heavenly Father is going to send Yahweh back to take this man down and to put this man being the Edomites, starting with their elites and the other nations, all the other nations that exist on this planet Earth, under the absolute authority of the nation of Israel, starting with Yahweh and the 144,000 elect men that's going to assist Yahweh in ruling this planet Earth and enforcing order through the law, statutes, and commandments. It says, sing praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, sing praises. Sing praises unto our King, sing praises. Yep, for what? For salvation. It's really starting with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai giving us this knowledge. Okay? That is the strength of our salvation. Salvation, the new bodies that we're going to receive, the new covenant that we're going to receive along with the new bodies, which equals us walking on this earth in perfection. Okay? Blessing us in the earth. Okay? And giving us a perfect walk. That's going back into the new covenant. It says, for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is the King of all the earth. Sing ye praises with understanding. And we sing praises as well in the form of us teaching this truth. Okay? Because we bring this song out with understanding. It says, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai reigneth over the heathen. You see? That means, in other words, the heathens are going to be our slaves. So this is a chapter we can go into to show a psalm, a chapter in the psalm that we can go into that shows that these other nations are going to get put under the nation of Israel through slavery. It says, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai sitteth upon the throne of his holiness. The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the power of Abraham. That's the elect of Israel. Okay? And ultimately that'll extend onto the whole nation. Okay? Once the 2/3 and any other Israelites that wasn't a part of the elect come back in their right mind in the kingdom. Okay? Through something called reincarnation, which is very biblical, and it's easy to be understood, if the Heavenly Father is dealing with you. It says, for the shields of the earth belong unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. He is greatly exalted. And ultimately Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is going to be greatly exalted in the kingdom, but it's starting on this side with us, the hopeful elect, exalting the names and letting us know that the reason we have this doctrine and this understanding is because of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's why when we open up on the street corners or doing these videos, we always give our praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, because this is not something of ourselves. We didn't come up with this ourselves. We didn't get the understanding by ourselves. Okay. This is the ministry of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Okay? And we're pushing these names into the kingdom. We're pushing these names as we push towards the kingdom of heaven. And it's going to truly, the names of the Heavenly Father and his Son, only begotten Son, are going to be greatly exalted in the earth. Okay. And not only the names, but the names representing the power and authority of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up right there. Lord willing, this video was edifying and exhorting onto our spirit. And until the next one, I say shalom.